Let's head to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
Dave, the biggest factor in last night's huge win was technique, starting with the defense. This is the best tackling I've seen by a Browns defense in quite a while. Second, the pressure put on by Garrett and the whole defensive line. Huge games played by Taki and Martin Emerson. Stefanski finally used the running game of Chubb and Hunt to open up the pass, then used the run to finish the drives with TDs. And high praise to Kobe Brissett. Great job in his quarterbacking and great catches by the receivers. My last statement is the Browns do not trade Kareem Hunt. Chubb and Hunt are a team together. They need to stay together, and the Browns need to learn to play consistent football for the rest of the season for this to be a successful ending of the season.
All right, as always, appreciate all the voicemails. Well, we know now that Kareem Hunt will be here. Tim, I agree with the tackling. It's as good as we've seen in a couple of years, really.
Yeah, I mean, last night they came to play, and I think, sometimes tackling is about effort in some cases. It's not in every single case, but they knew they needed to tackle last night because we've seen how explosive the Bengals offense can be, and the last thing you want to do against a team like that is let them break a tackle and break off an extra few yards, especially with guys like Joe Mixon and T. Higgins out there. I know they didn't have Jamar Chase, but they still have a very dangerous offense. And against pretty much every other team, you can see that just didn't happen for Cincinnati last night. But yeah, that was a huge thing for them. Again, I'm talking about Myles Garrett being the tone setter that, he's been good at times this season, really has been the tone setter, but Monday night he absolutely was, and he was a force. That's the kind of player I think everybody expects Myles Garrett to be, every single time. I know that's hard to do because human nature kind of limits that in a little bit. But when it comes to this team, I think, again, that's the effort this defense needed to have and has needed to have for most of the season to be successful. If they have another one or two games earlier in the season, maybe this is a 4-4 team heading into the bye week, and we're talking about them possibly needing not nearly as much to go their way to get into the playoff push in these final 9 games.